what Professor Lance had to talk about right there with Mwamba Zozo as he was talking about his music as far as his genre is concerned right there as well. So a quick one, Sulu always on the last point, and you know, before we get to wrap it up, yeah, we had to maybe to get more information right there as well. As someone who was missing in action, Ignatius, how are you doing?
I'm back, I'm in the building. I'm great. I'm okay. No, not really. Actually, you know how to make money, you need to work hard. So I'm working more hard to make more money. I think Sulu came, some guys you have seen, when last time when he came, he didn't come alone. The other team, actually even the building, they are here. So which means if Sulu had 3 girls here, how many girls did I have? He just told you how many girls we have. So I mean, I had more, had friends. So we had gone in a lot of...
I don't want to be in your team.
It's a dangerous team.
I want to be on the bench.
Yeah. No, you have to. You have to.
Sulu Peace.
Sulu Pincio. There's only one person that is pronounced, since I was born, there's only one person that pronounced my name properly, was my ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
The rest, the teachers did what they fail, I don't know why.
Okay.
But it's easy, Sulupincio.
Sulupincio.
Pronounce with a sex a romantic tone.
Okay.
Sulupincio.
Okay, so today what are we basically talking about? Someone was saying cry over mother.
That was supply.
It has changed. But he was trying to add the flavor. Maybe it felt like you missed out somewhere.
But I think it's a cry. Yeah, it can be. Because having that scar, there was clay came out of before having that scar, you see. Before going to have that scar, there was a little bit of clay. And actually, there's a lot of clay in it. So yeah, you can call it that way. But although we call it scars of the mother as the owner. Actually, others pronounce it scars of the mother. They put the too much. Instead of putting they put the. So anyway, it depends on how we pronounce, but the meaning is all the same. I think what just made the point was somewhere okay. Yeah, it can be called scars. I mean, cry of a mother. But I don't want to be beef raw. A cry of a woman, no. That's scars of the mother. But the information is all similar to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe just brief us a bit about it and what are you here to talk about. Last week we had Sulu who explained quite a number of things as well. Not forgetting the models as well. Beautiful ladies who are making sure that the tickets are on sale. That's where we talk about more. So we would like to hear from you, your perspective. Maybe you feel like somewhere that you want to contribute as well.
Okay, I think we missing for a long time, and a lot have happened. Even what to start from, still thinking where would I pick it up from. So someone picked up on the ticket part, but he showed some clips of Chiza Large. Another time he showed the clip of Mama G.
So you've been following?
Yeah, I love the that you've been following. I always watch. Yeah, no matter how busy I am, I got my app on my phone. I watch. Okay. What is Lance talking? Maybe you want to talk something bad about me, so I need to respond immediately or else you are live. I know him. Yeah. So I always follow. We have shown that although there wasn't an interview to ask how did you get this and how did you manage for her to do this kind of the video that she's coming. That's how I did mine because I'm doing per week because I cannot do all the videos at once. So I'm trying to give Zambia to watch this one. They have watched Mama G, they have watched Chiza Large. The next is Zubi and Prince Uchoka. You know, there are 4 guys I'm bringing. And you know, doing that is not that just easy, it's expensive. Everything we do, everything those guys doing is money we send to them. And as you know, as for now, I don't have any main sponsor. Yeah, I have aspiring sponsors, but mainly it's our own cash at hand.
Is it I am or we? Is it basically about you?
No, basically we.
Because I'm getting from the statement that just.
No, I remember when I put I, it's because maybe I put as a first director and Suru assistant director, but we, we don't have as IG team. Okay. We're on using our own personal money. Okay, we may have these other small sponsors who just do a few things, but not catering as for these guys. That's why you saw all the clips. They didn't mention anyone. Yeah, because that money as individuals just from the company IG itself, which goes to those guys to do those clips. So we have been pushing around, and what we decided to have more deals. Because like now more people are coming on board. Today we were supposed to have other guys to put on our interviews. At some point you will see me not coming here. It does not mean maybe I'm trying to know. We're trying to create more teams. Because as we are looking at the project, it's now bigger than our expectations. It's growing there and then. What people are telling us who want to come on the board, the demand is too big. So we have also grown bigger so that we can suit into that level of the project and the expectation of the people. As you know, on 25 October, we're premiere in Australia. I'm going to leave Lance. I wanted to go with him, but he remained. Yeah, I'll pick up maybe you. We'll be there. So before I even reach that time, there are a few things which need my attention, need Sulu's attention this side. So this time we've stopped moving together. That each time me and Sulu were at one point because we cannot manage. The time is learning. That's why we want to get out of ticket. We leave the models, work on that. Sulu and Sulu deals on the advertising and marketing. I also deals on the other part because we are pushing. We are almost actually the first lady supposed to be a guest of honor for the premiere. And you know what it means having a first lady. Everything should be in place. We don't want to start running around when it's October. No, and everything's supposed to be professional. And the caliber of the people want them to be there. We don't want to disappoint them. So there's a lot which is on the ground, which have been learning up and down. But the fact is, the level where the movie have reached, actually the movie now is completely 100%. Even our consultant have said, no, this is perfect. It's okay. It can go on cinema.
Okay.
Yes.
So you mentioned that last week we never talked about how you managed to make sure that, okay, all those people that are big in Nigeria, you managed to put them in a local movie. Maybe a quick one. You can highlight more about that. How did you manage to maybe have them in the movie? Because it's not something that you can say it's a one-day thing.
No, it's not really a one-day thing. And actually, from even starting, we started, I think, that movie 100% dreaming about it. It was 2014. And that time, I used to do something for Liberation TV when we dreamed about that movie to come out. From that time, we had to settle things there and then. We came back here. I also wanted to work with more production houses here. When other people would say negative, others would say, no, you cannot do it, you cannot make it to go there. But when you have a vision, you need just to have a focus and look into the vision. Look at the result. Don't look at what is happening there. So me, always what I've had was a result. Even now, I have some results of the premiere, how it's going to come. I see it always. Even when I see it, I see how many people are going to flow in and how beautiful it's going to be and how everybody going to expect it and appreciate it by the end of the day. Yeah, I have that vision. So we had that vision to go there. First, we approached Mama G. She's my mom. I love her most. I think she helped him most of a lot of stuff. At some point, we even remained without no money. We are broke, but she had to use her own money to give us. We're gonna give me up to reach where that level of that movie is. We had a lot. She did a lot for us. Even staying at our place. Everything was just like I'm home in Zambia, despite it's other people's countries, Nigeria, whereby each time you need to move with your passport, you need to move with a visa. You can't just move there and then. But she helped a lot, she did a lot. Even when you saw the first video, she's the one who first started by doing that.
Okay.
Because I don't have much money, I don't have much problem with her. She helped a lot, even on security, okay, you need this one, okay, looking at the caliber of the movie and what the message you want to give out. She's the one who helped her to say, okay, yes, I'm going to get Zubi, I'm going to talk to Cheesy. It's not an easy to approach in Nigerian act. Those are superstars.
The most happening.
The most happening now.
And she's a lot.
And they're class A now. Even now I'm talking, Zubi is still in the state. That one gone back to Nigeria. Those are class A. So it wasn't an easy, but because we went through a legend and who's a star, Mama G, she would call them, she would bring them and explain to them exactly and understood, okay, these people are Zambians, but this is what they want to do. Actually, they are fans, but now they want to be with you. They want to stop being inspired. They also want to inspire now. That's how they accepted the guys to come on the board. The rich we had, they said, no, it's fine, get out. We paid them. Said, let's start.
All right. So a quick one before we get to wrap it up right here. I would like to hear from you, Sulu, as well. Where would you maybe highlight more to the viewers who are watching? We're doing the countdown to the movie. So how many days to go?
Yeah, we've got to think about not more than 90 days. I think it's 90 days. It's slightly above 90 days. But the main thing that I think I would urge the viewers is, we have done a lot of, like he's explained the details, we have done a lot of, there's already a lot of money that has been involved. You can't bring, Mama G, by the way, is one of the biggest actresses in Nigeria, if not the topmost. So to bring this team together, like he said, it's not an easy thing. Zambia, we're trying just to project, to see this movie the way we are seeing it. Because if we can, it's only then that we can help each other in terms of boosting this industry. But if us alone will see it with a vision with what it's, because I've said it's a blockbuster. Now, you know what a blockbuster means? That's Chizunguka. The movie, everybody, it's a must watch. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm urging the Zambians to be aware of what we're talking about. Because some people, they'll end up complaining to say, no, actually, you didn't advertise. We have started the advertisement as early as we can. And tickets are being sold. We are urging people. They shouldn't look at the price. They should look at that day. That day people will be running for tickets. I've seen football in Zambia whereby last minute you go ticket. You 10 kwacha, you go 100 kwacha. So we don't want to do that. But I think we have said enough. The only thing I can emphasize is that this movie is about creating employment. This movie is about entertaining. This movie is about education. This movie is about learning a lot of things from this movie. So people, my take, like you have asked, Lance, I mean, PMC is, it should be, we want ticket sold. Tickets sold. Then by October, we are having some savannas and talking about how do we bring in the First Lady. How do we don't want errors that day. Which cars are picking them from the airport? We must already be concluding that. Tickets out, cars. Okay, the flights, fortunately the flights are almost done. But that's why you said of the main sponsors, some of them, the people we are, anyway, there are a lot of good corporate stakeholders that are promising. We hope the next interview, it will be all about now the money is in.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for coming through. I know it was a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure someone got something right there as well. And great seeing you.
No,
and now we understand that you had to come through and make a credit saying you might not be here, but you are somewhere making things work.
Yes.
All right. So let's go straight to a snip shot break. On the other side, let's get to wrap it up right here for today on The Lounge.
The